From teenage prodigy to one of Africa's most powerful gospel voices, Ntokozo Mbambo's journey is nothing short of remarkable. She went from singing in church at 13 to leading thousands in worship, topping charts, and performing the South African national anthem before a packed rugby stadium. She's won more awards than almost any gospel artist of her generation, yet she still calls her fame a ministry, not a career. So what happened to Ntokozo Mbambo? And what is she doing in 2025? Ntokozo's story begins in the Umlazi township of KwaZulu-Natal, South Africa, where she was born in 1985. Her love for music showed earliest. At just 13, she appeared on gospel legend Mthunzi Namba's album, Let It Rain. By 15, she joined the iconic Joyous Celebration choir, becoming its youngest ever member. That choir wasn't just any group. Co-founded by Namba himself, Joyous Celebration was South Africa's gospel powerhouse, a platform that would catapult her to national fame. Audiences instantly noticed her radiant smile and vocal power. Critics called her the young voice with the presence of a veteran. By 2001, still in her teens, she released her first solo album, Bambalela, meaning hold on. The success of that debut led to international invitations, including a 2003 performance in St. Louis, Missouri, and even opening acts for gospel icons Yolanda Adams and CeCe Winans during their South African tour. This wasn't just teenage talent. It was the rise of a voice destined to shape modern gospel. After nearly a decade with Joyous Celebration, Ntokozo took a bold leap. Around 2011, she left the choir to carve her own path, launching Coco Records with her husband, musician and producer Ntokozo Mbambo. In 2012, she recorded a live concert called Filled at Johannesburg's Lyric Theater. It wasn't just a concert, it was a spiritual experience, and fans felt it. When the album dropped later that year, it went double platinum in South Africa, an extraordinary feat for gospel music. From there, her career exploded. In 2015, her album Spirit and Life gave the world Jehovah Is Your Name, a soaring 7-minute anthem that has since racked up over 31 million YouTube views. That single alone cemented her status as one of Africa's leading worship artists. Her catalog grew with live recordings like Moments in Time in 2018 and the Anniversary Project with her husband, marking 10 years of marriage. By 2023, she was sweeping every major award stage. Her album Lavish Worship took home Female Artist of the Year, Album of the Year, and Best Contemporary Faith Album at the 29th South African Music Awards, plus Best Gospel Album at the Metro FM Awards. And in July 2024, she sang the South African national anthem for the world champion Springboks before a sold-out crowd at Kings Park Stadium, a defining moment for any artist. Today, in 2025, she's still touring the continent with her latest project, Glory Overflow, live, and headlining the United Tour 2025 at Johannesburg's Rima Bible Church, inviting fans to co-create the setlist through social media polls. 2 decades in, and Ntokozo Mbambo is not slowing down. Part of what makes her timeless is her sound, a seamless mix of South African gospel roots and contemporary worship energy. She sings in English, Zulu, and Xhosa, creating a bridge between generations and cultures. Songs like Yineye and her Zulu worship medleys capture the call and response spirit of African praise, while tracks like Jehovah Is Your Name carry a modern Polish that resonates globally. Her performances are immersive. Songs stretch, evolve, and build into 7-minute emotional crescendos. Critics describe her live sets as spiritual journeys disguised as concerts. She's not afraid to experiment either. In 2020, she reimagined Christmas classics on the first Noel, live, with Afro gospel flair, and Lavish Worship in 2023 blended R&B grooves with orchestral layers, but making it fresh but still deeply reverent. Ntokozo's music connects because it's both rooted and relevant, a bridge between church tradition and 21st century sound. Despite her fame, Ntokozo keeps her personal life grounded in faith and family. She often says her mission is to change lives through worship, and she means it. She's been married to her longtime collaborator Ntokozo Mbambo since 2008. Together they've raised 3 children, including a baby girl born quietly in late 2024. But unlike many public figures, Ntokozo keeps her family private. She once explained, "We chose this public life, but our children didn't." It's not secret, it's sacred. She doesn't take selfies or sign autographs during family time, saying, "When it's their time, I'm completely focused on them." In a world of oversharing, that quiet dignity has only made her more respected. Ntokozo isn't just a voice, she's a role model. She talks openly about balancing faith, motherhood, and fame. On the Wisdom and Wellness podcast, she shared how she's battled seasons of doubt and loss, but always found restoration through faith. Her honesty makes her relatable. Fans see not just a flawless performer, but a woman walking her journey with grace. And it shows in 2025, she and Ntokozo celebrated 17 years of marriage, marked by a heartfelt Instagram post thanking him for being honorable, kind, and Christ-like. That kind of enduring love is rare in show business, and fans adore her for it. Ntokozo's fan base feels more like a congregation than a crowd. Older fans remember her Joyous Celebration days. Younger ones discovered her through YouTube and TikTok. At her concerts, you'll see grandparents, parents, and teens worshiping side by side. Her multilingual songs unite people far beyond South Africa, from Nigeria and Kenya to the UK and even Canada. Her Jehovah is Your Name video has comments in Portuguese, Swahili, and Spanish, proof that her message transcends language. And she keeps her connection alive through social media, often replying to fans, sharing prayers, and asking what songs they want to hear next on tour. By now, Ntokozo stands among giants, but she's carved her own lane. Even gospel icon Rebecca Malope calls her "my favorite artist of the next generation." In 2025, Mbambo performed a moving tribute to Malope at the Basadi and Music Awards, bringing the veteran to tears and a symbolic passing of the torch. Unlike some artists chasing massive, stadium-fill moments, Ntokozo focuses on intimate worship experiences over spectacle. She's compared to stars like Dr. Tumi and Lebo Sagobela, yet her versatility and emotional storytelling set her apart. And internationally, she's often likened to Tasha Cobbs Leonard. But while Cobbs blends into the mainstream Christian scene, Ntokozo stays anchored in church-centered worship. She's not chasing crossover fame. She's deepening the power of gospel where it matters most. Offstage, Ntokozo is just as influential. Through Coco Records, she's built an independent empire, owning her masters, mentoring young singers, and producing new talent. She's judged competitions like I Want to Sing Gospel and Idol's SA, guiding upcoming artists with warmth and wisdom. And she continues to lead worship in her local Johannesburg church, staying grounded in ministry even as her fame soars. Her approach is balanced. Seasons of intense touring followed by quiet retreat. She once paused her entire schedule during pregnancy to rest and refocus. That rhythm of service and Sabbath defines her longevity. At 39 years old, Ntokozo Mbambo stands as a cultural bridge between generations of gospel music. She's preserved the heart of traditional worship while pushing it into a global future. She's won 5 South African Music Awards, multiple Crown Gospel Awards, and Metro FM Awards. Yet what truly defines her legacy isn't the trophies. It's her consistency, humility, and the authenticity of her worship. She's living proof that faith-driven artistry can flourish without compromise. Her songs are now staples in churches across Africa, and likely will be for decades to come. From that 13-year-old singing in a choir to a woman leading millions in praise, Ntokozo Mbambo has never stopped evolving, inspiring, and lifting others higher. And if her story so far is any sign, the best is still to come. Because for Ntokozo Mbambo, every song isn't just music, it's ministry. And her life? It's still one breathtaking chorus in progress.
Thank you for spending some time with us. Make sure to like and subscribe so you never miss another video. We also handpick these videos, which we recommend you watch next. You can talk to us on all social medias or ask a question in the comments below. Thank you for being with us, and we'll see you back tomorrow.